actually made it to VCT through a similar program that challenges EMEA. They went through VCT promotion.
Now with a post plan for Focus, Paranoia in hands, just wanted to try and play off of it. Really like the cyber cage to just force them back, but time has been wasted. Waddle finds an opening to make this a 4v4.
Valorant is just letting them cross for now because he can be a guarantee towards the end. Knows exactly what to do here, but does get dealt with. Here we go. Tag and Badigi getting some shots through themselves, and they're being very accurate doing so, leaving Valorant by himself. No, for a second. Buy round for Focus. Let's see what they've got. That, apparently. That was smooth. Tag falls thump into the ground. Kaden off to a good start himself as well. Gets away from the stun, and there's a smoke created, allowing him to try to find safety. A lot of nice shots connecting so far. Valorant might have a chance to get one in the zone. That's exactly what happens. Kaden keeps going. Buddy G as well. What is going on? Wants to take the short distance angle against Valorant, and things have squared up.
Waddle here in the full clump. It's whether this corner gets cleared. He was considering hooking into this corner. He's actually going to commit to it fully.
Oh, no way. He gets two, which gives a real opportunity for Mystic. Spike down. Mystic in the corner. Badigi knows. Paranoia connects. Knows he has to take the chance here. Smoke to give Mystic some extra space. He does take an extra angle, and he's ready for it. Nice Omen v Omen moment, but
nobody's died yet so far in the server just yet.
Badigi looking to post up close. Paranoia does affect him, so does a flash. He tries to spray, but no one has collected him. He just walked past them. No one's really checked that corner. And Tag wants to jump in and get a double of his own as well. It's pure pandemonium, but Desire come out on top. He's at the spike behind. And when's to isolate the fight? Come on.
I have retrieved the spike.
Theft as well? Oh my word. This is very doable. Valorant probably the most noteworthy players from this roster when it comes to performance, and he's showing it right now. He's a killing machine, he is. And he can replicate the madness round after round.
You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. Kind of sets up the pace for this game. Simon, Dark, tripling up. Oh, nearly gets a quadra. Mystic to stop him in his paces. Focus still want to give this a go, but I think the damage has already been done.
Another one.
Yeah, Mystic, an intelligent player. But no intelligence. In the hands of DNSTY. And now the Hunter's Fury is used to try and keep Focus a little bit further back. Now Focus need to rethink here, but Simon Dark isn't even letting them do that. Again, buying time. Focus slow on this. Simon Dark on the lurk, but he won't be relevant just yet. It's Mystic. The lines of the first shot against Tag, although Waddle being a menace, hides within Garage. Kaden, next player in contention, reveals himself. Can't get anything done as Focus completely turned the tides. Simon Dark all to himself. He's gone all the way around and now wants to walk in from Garage. Blades out. Oh, he's going to go explosive with this one. He doesn't have a dash, though. He's got a Cloudburst, an updraft, looking for the headshot. Mystic is able to find an off angle off the spike as well. So DNSTY happy to hold this position. The calls came already from Simon Dark. That's a great
20
stun.
seconds.
And counting. Valorant closing in and Tag ready for him. He spots out the weapon, but Valorant again has to win in a position like that. Waddle struggling, but Kaden comes in. There's reinforcements on the site already, but you need to get the spike down. DNSTY looking to close in. They're looking to deny. That's exactly what Kaden does. They've won the round. If you live here, you win, and that's exactly what DNSTY do. You can see how he's posturing around it while Focus, the rest of them are looking to push into B. Badigi waiting. Could be a potential crunch position for Valorant, but he gets caught out by Simon Dark again, so Focus need to make it work here. It's a 1-for-1. They can't afford it to be that simple, as they're already struggling in numbers. Have to let this one go. Kaden knows where your boy Lewis is. There's a tag on one end. There's players on the other. It's looking a little bit miserable in your boy Lewis's world. 5-5, and DNSTY are able to square things up. Completely surrounding the site. It's still not going to be easy. Aftershock to make him delay just a little bit. There's a stun in as well. Tag can't really find anything from the high ground, so your boy Lewis gets given the opportunity to get a double kill. The round ends, but it goes to Focus. Being cheeky himself, wants a bit of this action. Goes a little bit onto the back lines of Focus, not wanting to pull the trigger too far. Valorant is ready for it. What?
He is holding his ground with 2 flashes. Never mind, it's going to just push him back. Hunter's Fury seen and heard. It's going to come out on this attacking squad to try and clear up some of these spots, and Waddle last alive. In a flank position might not really be that expected, but he's able to get 1, gets 2 before eventually Mystic brings FOKUS the lead going into the half.
Later. Round number 2, maybe.
Because I had all of the answers clearly prepared.
Yeah, of course. Thus, he won't be able to hold on to his life for much longer as Tag is able to find first blood. Breaking into sight, Alorante, always a menace. Omnipresent, omnirelevant. And even though there's a breakaway into sight, Spike is only just heading in its direction. Mystic wanting to break through, but not able to get anything done off the back of it. So DNSTY really struggling here, especially with FOKUS finding all of these kills one after the other. The turnaround here. Hey, at least
what, it's like
minus
-19, it's -27 now, but you got 5 rounds, so that's -22.
Okay. I mean, maybe second seed is still in the cards, given that their match with Team Liquid Academy, there was an overtime within them. So maybe there's there might be a chance there, right?
The big advantage for them in the future.
Oh, for sure.
Here. Last player standing.
That's a good point, actually. What happens for Team Liquid Academy because they can't play Ascension? Where does that point go?
Can they not?
I don't think so. Just really put it all together.
Stun onto the play outside of Sewers. Zust to hold down the line, but doesn't quite connect as he pulls a trigger before they cross in front of him. Simon Dark, though, is able to make that operator work well. Mystic is trying to see if he can gain some pot shots through the smoke. He's staring at them, but little does he know if he pulled the trigger, it could have been a kill for him. Ends up being shut down instead as soon as the smoke dissipates, and this round is already done. Tries to get himself to the back line. And he'll probably want to play from this long position while the rest of the team tries to pincer in from the other side. Zus finds a corner to Badiji. That creates an opening for the rest of the team to flood in. Simon Dark locked into due to the smoke. The Hunter's Fury will be the next plan of action. Damage done. Denying the defuse from your boy Lewis, but it's already defused halfway. Mystic is trying to get back on it, but it's Simon Dark that keeps on putting pressure on. Caden just jumps in. Mouse 1 pressed as...
Yeah, it's the 650 credits that has me worried, so Zus really has to make it count.
That paranoia is actually pretty good. Blocks 3 here. Mystic. That Sheriff to good use, actually. The Sheriffs are actually chiming, and now that's when the rifle onto Alorante's hand can also be important. Your boy's picking up one of his own, and this is completely converted. No way a round which started with 3 rifles will end up with 3 pistols, actually.
Right, that's...
Camera taken out.
Alorante knows there's something coming. You can hear it within his own cage. Oh, it's the slingshot. Alorante turns around, can't quite get the second, but Zus might be in trouble and uses a dimensional drift just in time, but it does leave Mystic all to himself, but doesn't even matter when he comes up with Way with 2. That's just ridiculous. Badiji is affected by the Rolling Thunder, so this is not going to be an easy task ahead of him, and it definitely isn't. Hoodie gets the pick up 13-9. Awaiting as well. Looking like a decent hold so far. It's just that there's not much utility available for the DNSTY side. Trying to go for a knife, that's something. Either way, it's DNSTY that come out on top, or actually equally trading as it's a 2 versus 2. Caden wondering if Zus is going to break out now as Mystic gets onto the site. Zus wins his individual exchange. Guided Salvo is doing more damage towards the spike direction, but now Mystic getting onto the spike will be defended by Zus here. It's a tough one. Waddle wins the first fight, tries to go for the break, and he finds it through the smoke. Just the Sheriff in the hands of Zeus, the rest of them sticking to their classics. That's actually a decent guiding light, but the fact that you've got Simon Dark that's able to maneuver in the way that he did is just making it difficult to follow up on him. So, yeah, I think there are a lot of strong fraggers here on the DNSTY side of things. But you also need to be aware of what Zus can do as well. A-site taken up by DNSTY. This shouldn't be a problem.
Last player standing.
Find some time.
Spike planted.
Chipping away is Mystic, but Badiji finally puts it to bed.
That's a lot of control now in heaven. Mystic stopping it with a Sheriff. This actually might give FOKUS a chance here, because another pick makes it 5v3. And Alorante does just that. The thing is, though, Badiji is able to retaliate.
But I am concerned for Caden. This is just a facing off angle in a fight that he just doesn't need to take.
I mean, it's also a position you don't really expect if you're FOKUS here. You don't often have someone pushing so far upwards. Huh. Well, I guess they just want to guarantee it. Just want to make sure that it's in their pocket. Mystic tries to do some extra damage there, but unable to do it. Just a couple of casualties on the DNST side. Trying to lure attention towards him as Caden looks to bounce onto Zus's position. He's thinking about it, and that's where the spike is as well. Losing it there could be an issue. Mystic is able to stop reinforcements. Caden needing to get out of the situation alone. Able to find the second pickup as well onto Mystic. Zus interrupts it. It's all over the place. Spike, though.
I'm prepared, which they haven't been looking like they have been. It's also Hoodie watching mids. It's, yeah, not the expected play. Even I didn't really see it coming, and we have full access to the minimap, Pavlos.
Paddy G, all to himself, has to run away looking for the cover. Alorante is able to get him as he runs. DNSTY off, whether they try to explore the ramp push. And now as DNSTY look to push into this B site, FOKUS have already got players here and waiting. Your boy Lewis not able to connect with the first one. But Mystic is able to retaliate.
The Shock has created some space for him at least. You got this flank, so it's just really about buying time and attention away from Alorante. Waddle might be able to get the timing on him. He does, and that's when the showstopper's about to come out. Rolling Thunder coming in from Mail is going to be used like a Hunter's Fury to stall out this plan. Salvo not ready just yet. If they can get half on the defuse now, it could be big.
It really could, but Caden isn't really allowing him to do that. Zus, I mean... Oh, that was a great flick! But now with the guided salvos, it just becomes more difficult, and I think Zus realizes he just doesn't have the time. Gonna focus onto heaven. They know what DNSTY are going for.
Paranoid going to be used to stall things out. You got a breach in the doorway. That's a Rolling Thunder for Hoodie, and he's playing in the A main choke. All of the players from FOKUS, they're not like playing back off a retake. They're just standing in the site and just being isolated one at a time. It's still a 3 versus 3. But you've lost that Rolling Thunder for the retake. Seekers is going to be used to create some space, but the follow-up isn't going to be instant off the back of it. It's just for some information, and that's fine.
Now Caden, what can he do here? 1v2 required. Can he isolate Alorante? No.
The utility from DNSTY's executes has been solid. When you got Simon Dark leading the charge, he's fully flashed. Rolling Thunder's going to cut into this corner, and the 2 players are caught out by Hoodie.
Yeah, he did a great job there. And he just wants more. Still, there's some answers back from DNSTY, but it feels like FOKUS are definitely... Now, DNSTY are very aggressive this time around to the A site and put a lot of focus into moving to the high ground first. Now, your boy Lewis has been spotted, but can't be dealt with. Both Alorante and your boy Lewis start to really connect with their shots. And he's still alive. How is he still alive? Guiding light available, and Hoodie arrives to the site. Yeah, it actually isn't that bad if you think about it, but let's see if they can actually get it. Your boy Lewis here to help Alorante. He's there to trade, and he knows there's more around. Boombot flies into the air, tries to see if he can get a shot through the pool. Still gets one before he drops. I think your boy Lewis has been rejuvenated.
Ooh, Baddy G.
He gets himself into the back line.
Where's he going?
Does a lot of damage to Hoodie as well. He's just jumping and stomping wherever he goes. Mystic, though, he's capable of touches like this, but when Baddy G's got the high ground...
It's a top 4 team. Putting them in a great position to qualify for DAX in Ascension a lot later in the year. Baddy G shutting it down instantly. FOKUS chose to be on the defense first, and it was a 4-8 half for them. So this feels important to win, and it's a win per Pavlos.
The saving grace for FOKUS here. The 2 players that are low. Smoke could give Mystic some cover. Waddle just pre-fires. That is unlucky for Mystic. Hoodie, that's where the crosshairs are looking. 3 different elevation points. 3 positions on the Y-axis. Hoodie, even if you were a god, this would have been a tall order, and yeah.
One suppressed.
Waddle going deep as well to check out of Garage to see if there's anyone stuck around. He will find Mystic. Oh, this battle is a bit uncomfortable. FOKUS win the fight on B Heaven as well, but the fight into Garage doesn't go their way. if Simon Dark gets 2 here, this could be very
down
doable,
A.
but he's only good for 1, meaning that FOKUS have got the advantage. Yeah, the cage goes down as well from Valorant. Very smart to think of that potential. Waddle is going to get challenged, actually, and he does get 1 down with him, actually 2. That isn't too bad of a result here for DNSTY. But we know they're very capable of winning even with just 1 or 2 rifles in play. And the rest are happy to do it with Sheriff, so not too bad of a situation. Valorant has just walked past Simon Dark, but still gets tag. That was awkward, but the Armageddon gets thrown in. Hoodie won't be able to avoid it, runs forwards. Face first into Simon Dark's position, gets 1, and Mystic follows up with another. Suddenly it's a 2v2 and very, very doable for FOKUS. I mean, Banerjee is the player you want to clutch this. But Mystic has just received the information. Just drops back, calls for help for Zus. That's the first pick. Going Banerjee's way, and he goes all the way.
Not much of a buy. This one feels worse. Ready to be up on the high ground. Fully flash, Showstopper's going to be the thing that opens things up for Zus, but he goes down before he even gets to use it.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Tag, though, very quick to react there. And Banerjee is in the brink of the chaos, and he feels more comfortable than ever. He just wants a statement. Before he heads back into the Spanish Challenger League, he at least wants to say that he's taking down FOKUS on a map or 2. It's not over, though, is it yet? Guiding light thrown out from your boy Lewis, the captain of FOKUS. Want to see if he can have a final say, but he's denied that as well. Waddle putting him to his grave. Map number 2, in case there are more players around, but DNSTY show that they're entering towards the A site from a different way. Good thing for FOKUS is they've got plenty of defenders lying in wait here. Your boy Lewis will be taking the brunt fall of this attack, taking a couple down with him. Make that 3 as he chases right after Caden. Waddle doubles up before he goes down, but that's all she wrote for this one. I mean, if you play a map like Split and it just doesn't go your way, you kind of lose a lot of rounds in a row. You know, you've made a lot of stupid mistakes. It's often a tactic you just like put it behind you, right? Just press that reset button, get right back into the mindset of the next one. That sort of feels like what FOKUS have done so far. But they've lost a couple of players to pistols. You want to be concerned here with Banerjee having a Spectre in his hand.
Yeah, Mystic. All to do against 3 different types of guns. Isolated 1. There's 1 classic, and it's a classic that actually confirms the round in favor.
But DNSTY can pounce on.
Tag. Great opening, really. Just going through the door. Showstopper for Simon Dark's going to be the way to find a chance. He gets body blocked. He has realized it. Your boy Lewis holds on for a lot longer than I would have expected him to.
Hard to, you know, get your mojo back after you're being diffed so much. You know you've got players that are solid in situations like these. You know you've got players that can actually diff when...
It's been severely lacking, I would say.
Okay.
But I guess it's DNSTY again. Just as soon as they've been unable to qualify, the pressure's off of them, they can just play.
Sure. Armageddon used. And that's a good one.
Pretty much everybody other than Lewis is upgraded. High-low for the peak of the operator. The nade is going to force them off. Might even get a kill. With Simon Dark forced to peek out because of the salvo.
Down now in arcade. DNSTY looking across. A lot of them taking a lot of chit damage, so that might be easier for FOKUS to clean up. Valorant gets pressured though, and he's able to get 1. Sure, he's traded. That tower control will alleviate the pressure, but FOKUS somehow are able to get a few picks in here and there. And the Spiker's only just gone down. Rolling Thunder. This is going to be huge. Chase coming in. Waddle going after him. It's only the Salvo that gets the first pick. And it feels like they've already done their job, but the 2 players from FOKUS are holding hands, looking to move in together. Simon Dark with a crossfire. The stun as well from Caden is well timed. Flash as well. The deny. Buying the time, allowing Simon Dark and setting him up for success. That is brilliant stuff from DNSTY the moment they win instance. So FOKUS have got the player advantage. Now they need to look behind them. Look at that. Look at Tag. No one's checking his position, or Valorant was for a second, but the timing is just off. Tag taking full advantage of it. Zus wanting to push on side, but also knowing that his backline is exposed. It is a tough world for FOKUS right now. Shut down from all positions, and Mystic is just a dead man walking.
3 ultimates used for FOKUS. Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike, Showstopper, Steel Garden, sure. Other ultimates used the 3 big ones a couple of rounds ago and it didn't quite work. Armageddon maybe for Lewis, maybe. But Hoodie finds that opening onto Tag. He's low HP though. Simondak looking to run him down. He does exactly that.
It's done. Good work so far. No matter what gun he's on, he required of him a bit of a quicker pace. Focus. Wanting to break through. First kill successful, but when you've got cross lines like this, crossfires galore, it's always going to be difficult. Badiji and Kaden just working so well together. And Simon Dark now wanting to appear. Zus will pull the trigger, go in aggressive with a shorty, but Simon Dark is ready for it. 2 rounds remaining in the half, but
yeah,
I'm sure you've got Reach, Tio, Raze that could take that, but you want to be a little bit more calculated to when you use all that utility. But finally things seem to be working out for Focus just for a little bit, denied.
30 seconds left.
But either way, it's not like these players are doing Team Liquid Academy-esque things by just, you know, taking random picks.
Yeah, right.
Maybe the stakes should be buying the other team stakes, you know, professional.
Yeah.
Some waggy. Why not? Simon Dark, he's having a field day today. Okay. Yeah,
18 at the end of this year. He's got to be going somewhere. BBL probably.
For sure.
Spike down, attacker
sure.
spawn.
Unless he breaks through Ascension already. A big exchange there. Showstopper not quite connecting onto your boy Lewis. I think this is the biggest chance Focus have ever had. Kaden, though, is dealing against players that are low. But Focus will decide to end things on from Hoodie. I think that is also an equally possible scenario. Although Focus haven't really found the comfort to cross into the site yet. Just want to make sure that from Tower they can do as they please. Zus has come alive now on the pistol. Nearly grabs a 3rd pickup there, but DNSTY want to keep things close. Simon Dark, orb in hand as well. Knows that 2 players are low. Paint Shells could do a bit. Hoodie is the healthiest of them all. He's the one attempting to put the spike in the ground. Waddle picks up another. Now, all of a sudden, you may think that DNSTY have a real chance. A big opportunity.
Ooh, these 2 players actually. Lewis is down low. Position going to be just flushed out completely by Focus. They do make it 4 rounds.
No immediate players to stop them. Although Simon Dark is considering it. Stun. Oh, that is snappy. Not too shabby at all. Waddle gets a little bit too overzealous there. Presses W key instead of pressing mouse 1. So DNSTY still lose the access over the A site, but might still have a strong chance of getting it back.
Spike planted.
They just need to pick first. Mystic holding out in a corner is not going to make it easy. They're not going to come back here. I think Focus, this is just intent. This is just them showing that they're not going to allow...
Like, hey, you certainly like bottom side of the map. Both teams really haven't pushed B main with Utel, with stuns. Fought for that space. Simon Dark's going to do exactly that. And he does have the support of Badiji as well. This is a complete clear-up.
Yeah, finally something going right for DNSTY from the get-go. This time having guns, it just allows them with a set play to get ahead. You know, on Fracture on the defensive side, you need to be taking up space. This is exactly what they do. Valorant left alone, and he might just have a chance. But if it wasn't for Waddle and Tag in the back line...
Off your feet!
Both drones exchanged, Rolling Thunder used early. Orbital strike as well. Waddle needs to escape. It does escape just in time. And to make matters worse for Focus, it's Simon Dark that gets the pickup. Rolling Thunder right back at them. Kaden running forwards. So is Simon Dark, but Hoodie is able to avoid it and end up getting a pickup as well. It's absurd.
Sight. Brimstone's position here for Badiji is also really good. It's whether it gets cleared.
These smokes are also complicating the affair. 13 seconds, Hoodie's able to break in. They might just have an opportunity here. Zus through the wall. Okay, that actually creates a bigger chance for Focus. But Tag can't hold his line either. Getting the spike down, getting him ever closer to picking up a Rolling Thunder as well. No, it only used just a couple of rounds ago. That's mad. So if he gets a kill here, that's a very real possibility that he will have it. Mystic on his way back ends up with 1. Simon Dark throws in the show stuff. If he pulled the trick up against the smoke, he would have gotten 1. Armageddon as well. Is that enough of a final for the show stuff to be used? Valorant gets a pickup? Does it give him a chance to pull the trigger? This is looking clean. This is looking very clean. And albeit Waddle getting a pickup by the end. maybe 2,
Oh.
maybe even 3. I don't think this round will be going in Dynasty's way. Either way, you can count this one out. Ooh, Waddle. Good stuff. If you can carry this onwards, there might just be a chance here for Dynasty. Orbital strike dropping, and Focus are able to just escape on time. I don't think he does. Instead, I have a feeling they're just going to walk directly into Simon Darks' hands. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Nice shot connecting. That was the lowest player of the two, and he just keeps on going, takes another position after the other. And Dynasty are looking to square things up here as Mystic falls into the grip of Baddy G. Dave, you already know there's something coming towards the A side. No, I don't think they do. Bit of a gamble taken up from Dynasty to leave.
What?
That's explosive. That is really feisty, and he just carries that through. 2 kills to his name, and he's completely made this planting it there. And the 12th round will surely be theirs.
Oh, Hoodie's going to hear all of this too.
Remaining.
So he's holding on. Kaden saving that final rifle. But they got the read wrong. They're grouping up EMEA to try and push it. They might be able to get Valorant, but everybody else has gone in a different spot. He collapsed them.
Ooh, he does, and it's crucial. His life does get traded, but Focus, and now moving in as a unit, even if Baddy G is able to trade his life, that's still a numbers advantage with Focus, but he doesn't even get the delicacy of doing so. Instantly, 4v2, double the amount of players available. Armageddon thrown in, Tag gets a kill out of his own. Suddenly, Waddle comes into the fight. It's a one-on-one, Mystic v Waddle.
It's going to expect this.
Oh, he's not looking. Waddle's going to get a free piece here, and overtime on the cards. DNST Density Desire. All possible names for the 3 letters on our screens, but it's Focus. That is the one. With first
Right. Fine.
Bloods? What? Huh? Re-roll the tape. I don't want to see the next round. I just want to see a replay of what that was. Huh?
Subway Surfer Waddle headshot. Keep calling him Waddle. It's Destiny Waddle. Oh, this is driving me mad. The series is killing me, Bablos.
Oh, let's see who's able to kill who on this round, though, because Desire are hungry to keep things going. Baddy G doubles up, and everybody knows where they're coming from. Starting to break through. Simon Dark will instantly reveal himself, and he'll be coming from the shadows. Sees the first barrel of a weapon, is able to swing by. Kaden also walks out, and
I was going to say Treo is in Danny Treo.
oh, Focus. Focus. It's only Focus. I mean, Tark is really trying to make something out of the situation.
Spike planted.
Over times, it's so risky, so back and forth. But it just buys time, right? The spike has been down for quite a while now.
Not ready yet.
Dynasty required to go aggressive. Simon Dark, so damn accurate today, but can't quite connect the shot onto one. Still 2 remaining, and it's down to Tag. Won't check his right-hand side. This round's over, 13-13. Another extra long sleep tonight. Let's see how this one goes, though. It's not over. It's done. That's beautiful. Catches 3 players off guard, but it's still the guided salvage from your boy Lewis to do work. Look, if Focus can continue being on top here on the defensive side, this is a positive sign. Like we said, the defensive is where the teams have struggled.
Up. Just wasn't pulling out as much as Simon Dark was. But it's a risk, right? In overtime, if you get the up, you don't have armor. The showstopper's going to be in hand, but it's not going to be used on where Simon Dark is. He should be spotted out.
His name's Simon. And it's probably dark
30
in his
seconds
room.
left.
Got a 4 in his name and he needs 4 kills.
Going to the pre-show of the grand final. Like the rest of the teams have gone ahead and played the playoffs. Oh, Simon Dark gets a collateral operator shot. He just said, Zuz had way too much fun the previous round. I want some of that. Kaden as well popping off. Yeah, Dynasty on handing this off so easy. They want it. They want it bad.
Last player standing.
It's becoming a grudge match.
My
30
ult's ready.
seconds left.
Go on, Mystic.
I think you're asking a little bit too much of him, man.
You know, stats on websites and stuff, right? Having a good result here won't necessarily be too shabby. I mean, both teams have played well. It has just been a game that hasn't really had much stakes attached to it since maybe like the 4th, 5th round of Haven.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my word.
30 seconds left.
What if they just go ahead and win this now?
Spike planted.
Numbers advantage in favor of Focus. Never mind.
What is left? You've got the guided salvos, but then you need to figure out where's the best place to put them. Trying to take Tau under your control seems to be the priority. Mystic able to do that now. Simon Duck, can you be farmed? Does hit the shot. Caden as well. Mystic required to get a 1v2 here, but he's running out of time. Rolling Thunder's now available. Call this one off. Focus, albeit getting the first shot through.
One enemy remaining.
Being able to get the first two without being traded. Being up 5-3. Taking the underpass approach. DNSTY. Bit aggro here. In the smoke, this could be dangerous. Thus breaking through, and it's Tag to find a first headshot. They could just back out of this now, especially knowing that DNSTY are coming in from the other side, but they're doing the exact opposite. They're sticking by because they know they can just crunch into them. They will destroy them where they stand. This is clean. Focus took the timeout, but it's DNSTY to end up on top, a reverse sweep. They get away from Challengers EMEA with a win in their pockets.